I'm Aparanjini. Today we are going to start a new topic, that's Angular. Angular is a front-end development of framework. That means Angular is a framework which is used to build interactive elements and component of a website. Here, Angular is a framework which is going to be using to develop the front end, and it is developed by Google. It is developed by Google. Developed by, whereas React has developed by Facebook, and it is used MVC model, and it is also a open source, that is no need to purchase. And we are going to be using npm and also command line interfaces. So the Angular, we are going to be using to develop the front end Angular part, and this Angular is a JavaScript system which enables you to make responsive, and it is a single page application. This is Angular is a JavaScript system which enables you to make a responsive single page application, that is SPAs application. Angular is written in TypeScript. That means to write in Angular, we are going to be using the TypeScript. That is, Angular is written in TypeScript language we are going to be using. To learn this JavaScript, just if you have the knowledge about HTML, CSS, JS, that too in JS, DOM, you should have the knowledge about the DOM. And it is going to be following MVC framework. It follows the MVC framework. And this Angular is released in 14th February 2000, that is 2016. It is around first release, or before that Angular JS is there, and here there is a different versions are there for the Angular. So Angular JS and Angular is there. Now current version, it is going to be updating 16, 17, like that. So after 2 version, it has renamed as Angular. Before that, it is called as a Angular JS. Angular JS completely we are going to be using JavaScript, whereas Angular we are going to be using TypeScript. So there is a lot of difference between Angular JS and Angular. Angular JS in the market, it is not available. Now actually it is outdated. Now we are using Angular only, and new versions in the market it is releasing. So if you want to see the official website of AngularJS, that is official website of AngularJS, that is www.https angularjs.org. This is the official website. Whereas Angular angular.io. So this is the official websites of both the, and the architecture of AngularJS is based on MVC or MVW. That is the architecture of AngularJS is based on MVC or MVW, and AngularJS uses terms if, scope, and control. And the AngularJS is based on JavaScript. AngularJS versions completely, like example 1.0, 1 point something something like that, and up to 1.7 it will be. Whereas compared to Angular, the architecture of Angular is based on components as its primary architecture characters, or it is based on components. That is enough. And the Angular uses a hierarchy of components and directives. It is based on, that is, Angular is based on TypeScript. The versions has been started 2.0, 4.0, something like that it has been developed. Now still a new versions are in the market, so we can use the latest version. So in the latest version also many components have included, and after version 2, whichever version has been released, all those are in the market. So now the architecture of the Angular, basic architecture. So here we have already seen that the Angular is based on components and the directives. So that means the main architecture is module. So what do you mean by a module? Module and components. So here, suppose this is a module. Let me write here like this. So here this is one module. You can think this is one module. And this is a component. This is, we can say it is a component. So module is nothing but it's a JavaScript or TypeScript code which is going to have variables, functions, classes. Further, we have imported and exported also. So module is going to be stored with .js or .ts, because in Angular JS it is going to be stored as .js. After Angular 2 it is going to be stored as ts files. So that means here a module is nothing but JavaScript or TypeScript code which is going to have variables, functions, classes, etc. So further we have imported and exported also, that we can import and export some libraries, some packages also. So this is about the module. This module is going to be stored with .js or .ts files. That means previous one JS and recent it is a TS. So here we may have, here only I am going to write import or export also will be there. So here we can make, suppose this is a module and here variables, functions, classes, import or export, like this. So module in Angular refers to a place where you can group the components, directives, pipes, services which are related to the application. Whatever is the related things are there, it is going to be collected here. That is, in the module we are going to, this place is to group all the components, directives, pipes, services. That means whatever is going to be using, that it is going to be related here. So that means here we can write a point that module in Angular refers to a place where you can group the components directives, pipes, and services. Which are related to the application. That means in a module, everything is going to be collected and it will provide you to create the application. Every Angular application should have at least one module, which is called root module. That is, every Angular application have at least one module which is called as root module, and its naming convention in app module, and it resides in the app.module.ts file. This is going to be, it resides inside the app.module.ts file. This is about our module in Angular. So here modules like module 1, module 2, or user, admin, accounts, like that, different modules you can create it. Now come to the next point, that is component. Component. This component is majorly a part of development is done in the component. Major part is going to be done in this only. That the controlling components are going to be, that means control the portion of the view in the browser through this component only we will do. Basically, classes that interacts with the HTML file of a components which gets displayed on the browser through this only. So here let me write the major part of the development is done in the components, and components control the portion of the view in the browser, and components are basically classes that interact with the .html file of the components, which gets displayed on the browser, and every Angular application has at least one component which is root component. By convention, it is app component. By convention, it is app component. That means here we can draw a small picture for this. So this is a template. So be carefully listen. And this is a class code. And this is a metadata. That means here this is a template, or we can say dot view. View is nothing but HTML. Next one, this is class code. Class code normally we will write in TypeScript. Or it can be a data and methods. Now this one, last one is metadata, information, decorators. So templates plus class code plus data, metadata, information, decoration is complete. Your application is going to be implemented. That means these are the templates, these are the components. Total all these are modules. So here the root module will be there and root component will be there. And what are the features of Angular? Like why we need to use? What is the main use of this? Features of a features of Angular. It is speed and performance, and bugs are fixed. It is modular application, and it is a cross platform like web, mobile and desktop. So web application, mobile application, I think you people are familiar. Desktop means like a calculator and small, which is related to the system. And it is a single page application. That means normally any website you can open, whoever is using Angular or React, it is single page application. That means to render anything, we need to load that page. But here, page is not loading, only that content is going to be loading. So let me show you here. Here, bike. So here I'm opening one website, some website. So love. So here, see here. See here, only this page is loading. Here it is not loading. Normally, if you are going to be writing, suppose Usmania University. So now here, see the page is loading. Like whichever I'm, see page is loading. But here in the bike, it is not loading the page. Just the content is going to be loading. That is the difference between here. I'm going to close this one. So you understood the single page application. And the next feature is it's a resultful API. These are the features of Angular. Now, this is a small introduction about our Angular. Now we will see how to install and how to use this. What is the basic things we can do in Angular? We will see in this video. That means here how to install. Installation. The installation procedure. Just go and here type first to install the Angular. We need to install Node.js. What is Node.js? Node.js is an open source cross-platform. That means this Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment. So here just write down Node.js. Here we got Node.js. And this is the current version and this is a recommended. Current version also you can take it. But normally recommended we need to prefer because there won't be any changes. Just click on this. It is going to be loaded. Once it is going to be loaded, click to open. It is going to be opened. And once it is opened, we need to install it. It is going to be opened once it has been completed because I have given the. So now here please wait while setup wizard prepare to guide you through the installation. So setup is going to be setuping for Node.js. We need to accept the license. Next. And this is the path to install where we need to install this. So now here setup runtime because I told you now Node. So if you want to external, you just click here, otherwise no need. And here it is going to be installed. Now ready to install. Just you can click here install, but in my system it is already there, so I'm not installing. This is the procedure to install Node.js. Once the Node.js has been installed, it is ready to install the Angular. But where we need to install this Angular, just go to command prompt and here we will check whether Node.js node has been installed or not. Node V you can write it. So it is installed 16th version it is installed. And whenever you are going to be installed Node.js, automatically npm is going to be installed. What is this npm? Npm is nothing but it is a node package manager. So it take cares about the command line to install. It helps a lot while doing the projects also. npm. Now we have installed and Node.js, and along with the Node.js, npm also given. Now we need to install the Angular. To install the Angular, the syntax is just write down npm and install -g. That is globally. Anywhere you can use the Angular. So globally @Angular. Then CLI. If you are going to be writing the CLI and -g, -g means it is going to be installed globally, and CLI stands for command line interface. That means while creating the application, the command line is very useful. So here it is going to be installing along with the Angular, and it is a combination we can say. And now if you don't want the why we need to write here CLI, it is a command line interface, okay. But if you are going to be writing like this, the latest version of Angular is going to be installed. Now you install it. Now it is installing. It will take few minutes. Then after that we will see how to use this. Yes, it is installed. Now it is updated also. Now here first we will see npm version. Which version is there? npm 8 is there and node 16 v16 is there. Now I want to check whether the Angular has been installed or not. So now we need to check whether the Angular has been installed or not. So ng version. Now it has displayed that the versions. This is 8, Node is 16, Angular is 13. So latest version has been installed. And what packages are there, which versions are there, it has displayed here. So finally we have installed Node.js and Angular. Now my system is ready to create the application of Angular. So how to create the application? That means first of all we need to create one folder. So how to create that folder? ng new, and folder name you can give demo Angular. This is my folder name, and it is going to be created this application for us. Now it is asking about routing. If you want routing, you can give yes, otherwise you can give no, but I am giving yes. And we will choose the CSS only. Here CSS, SES, all these there, but I want CSS only. Now it has been a merge conflicted on path. Okay, it is giving some CD demo Angular. Now here I want to run this. I want to check this. So here ng serve hyphen o. Hyphen o we won't give right now. Just we will see. We will serve and we will see. A conflicted on path it has come. We will check that. It is creating. First it will bundle, then it will create the folder. Now see here, it has created few files like vendor, polyfill, style.js, main.js, and runtime.js. Here also few names are there. So all this it has been created and here compiled successfully. Now compiled successfully here also. Here it has given localhost 4200. Now my application is ready. Let me open one folder. I'm going to write here in C I am writing, or otherwise in D I will create one folder. In D only I'll create one folder for the Angular. Or otherwise, no need, directly we will do that only. So in C, programs, here I have given program files. Up user, upper engineer. Here demo Angular. Okay. So now here I'll open a command prompt and here I'm going to write it is in the same path. So here I'll write cd demo Angular. And here you just write down code dot. It is going to be opened our Visual Studio Code. Array, this is already I have created this one. This is not what I have created here. I have created the application form demo Angular. This one only I have created. Okay. Actually, this is the previous class code. So same name I have given, that's why it has taking, or it has given the, okay, what we will do, we will create one more. Otherwise, I'm going to terminate this. Again, I will search, and here we can write O. Automatically, it is going to be opened. So we can see whether it is the same or different. It is bundling. Okay, the same file only. So we will create again. Another one we will create. So here I am creating ng new demo new, not new, demo app. I'll write demo app to create our application. Yes, yes. Now it is going to be creating. So the name, existing name I have given, so that's why it has not created, it has not installed all these packages in that folder. So now installing all the packages, dependents in that folder. So it will take few minutes. So here it is creating, see, app.component.html, app.component.special, app.component.ts, app.component.module, so CSS. And here we will have assets, test, style, polyfill, main, index, favicon, tsconfig, tsconfig karma dot conf. These all are the important. Now packages are successfully installed. Now I want to serve this. So I have created here demo app. So here I'm writing demo app, then ng serve. This is the setup. So it is bundling. Once it has been bundled, it is going to be compiled. After compiling, now we want to see here, we got the IP address. Go to browser and here write down in the address bar localhost colon 4200. Now this is our default, or we can say this is the first application that we have created in Angular. So these all code is already written, default this code will be there, and this code you can delete and you can write your own data in this. So successfully completed our first application. So here I'm going to open this. Already I have shown you how to open directly also we can open. So here in this upper engine, I have created demo app and I'm opening here. Now see here, Angular, Node module, SRC, browser list RC, and GitHub, uh, git ignore, angular.json, karma.conf.js, package log.js, package JSON, read, and few files. So these all files. These all files we will see in the next video. Thank you. We'll continue in the next video. What is the use of all these files?